You find yourself awake. You don't want to be. You could easily go back to sleep for 4 more hours. But no, because the day has already started and is still young. Today is the day that you accomplish something new and exciting. You think you'll get up out of bed now. It's almost noon at this point. Maybe if you just start getting out of bed one body part at a time, you'll get there. It's not very far. Too far. There you go. Look at this. Observe your surroundings. You open the pantry to see many boxes before you. You know, however, this could still turn out to be a disappointment. You pick up a box 2 inches before realizing it's empty. You check anyways. Strike 1. The next box you find to have a pleasant weight to it. You appreciate the fact that you are, after all, going to enjoy this breakfast. Once you've placed the box on the counter, you go to the fridge. This is the home stretch. The supply is healthy. Nothing is stopping you now. Nothing can take this away from you. There's only one thing that could make this better. You eye a loaf of bread and reach for it. You've got time. Your cereal won't be saturated to your liking for at least another minute. The 2 slices you select fold in your hand as you take them to the next step of preparation. Finally, back to the matter at hand. As you pick the bowl up from the countertop, you compress the cereal, fully submerging most of it in the milk. You then take the bowl to the table and sit down. The anticipation is beating at you. Oh, it's good. It's better than good. It's choice. You take another bite and the dopamine flows through you. Another one. Another one. Another. More bread. You're methodical in your ways. You knew how you were going to butter that toast before you even woke up today. You take a 1/4 inch off the stick and smear it into place, removing the excess from the knife before placing the first piece back into the toaster. Then the second one. The process is repeated. By the time you've finished with the second, the first one is good to go. You can see the yellowish tint glazing over the top of it. You leave the second piece in while you bring the first back to the table. If you brought them both at the same time, one would just cool off, its butter solidifying the whole time. You bite a section of the crust off first. You don't want it to dull the savory center, saturated at this point with melted butter. It's not that great, but you tell yourself that the final reward will be worth this momentary suffering. With 3 of the 4 edges exposed, you take a bite into the center. Exactly how you were hoping. The bottom is brittle and toasted. The top is restored to its original soft loaf condition. There is no one in the world happier than you are right now. You finish the piece, finding yourself slowing down your pace. You retrieve the second piece, and the process is repeated again. You are satisfied. Once you have finished the pieces, you look back to your bowl. What once was a delicious necessity is now just a few soggy pieces floating at the top. Don't kid yourself, you'll eat it anyways. The warm milk hitting your tongue makes you nauseous, but your brain doesn't stop you. There's no way you could eat anything else, but you're still hungry. You shouldn't eat anything else. Maybe an orange. The citric acid might mellow your stomach, or a grapefruit. Maybe some eggs could get some protein in you. You son of a bitch.